WUSA 9 Weather Impact Alert is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
We have a threat for strong to severe storms in the forecast today, and it's why we've issued a weather impact alert. I'm Mary Marshall with this WUSA 9 weather impact update. The key timing for the most active weather will be between roughly noon and midnight, with the most active weather in Metro DC will be between 2 p.m. and 10 p.m. It's not going to storm that entire time. That is just your window to get some of these stronger storms. Some impacts include heavy rain, which could make it difficult to see a lot in front of you if you're driving in it. Strong, damaging wind, enough to take down some trees and power lines, and also there's a low risk for hail, and an isolated tornado cannot be ruled out as well. So what do you need to do to get prepared? Charge your phones and devices, and also if you got outdoor plans during the storm time, you want to move them inside right away. What's happening is a cold front will move through the area, and as it does, this will destabilize the atmosphere because that front is going to tap into warm, moist, unstable air. That'll cause widespread showers and storms to work their way across the area. This is what it will look like later on this afternoon after 12 o'clock. We'll see showers lining up along the Winchester and Martinsburg area, and then you may get a break from the shower activity before it returns once again. Along areas such as Cumberland, you'll see more storm activity around 2:30. By 5 o'clock, you see that around Cumberland and Romney, and then by 7 o'clock, you can see it along Leesburg and Frederick. Look at this red color and orange color right there. That's the indication of some heavy rain, and with the way this is lining up, it could be an indication of some also stronger winds pushing through as well around 7 o'clock. This is at about 8 o'clock, so still expect to see some scattered showers and storms at this point. Everyone doesn't get a severe storm, but the possibility is there. All the ingredients are there. So if you hear something like severe thunderstorm warning issued for my area, you should take action because that means that storm is either in your area or is on its way there pretty soon. So you do want to take action if you hear that. This is at 8 o'clock at night. I advanced the clock to about 10 p.m. and this is probably going to be some of the last lines of the stronger to severe storms that'll come through. After 11 o'clock, our severe weather risk will diminish and we'll see some of those stronger storms over to our east along the eastern shore and into the Delaware area. They'll still get pretty hammered by the heavy rain and the strong damaging wind possible there as well. By Monday morning, a few drops are left over to the east of us, and then we will gradually begin to dry out for St. Patrick's Day. Now, we just got this update from the Storm Prediction Center. It does show that risk for damaging wind, hail, and isolated tornadoes, but the difference in previous outlooks of severe weather is that some areas have a slightly lower risk and some have a slightly higher risk. We now see that enhanced risk, a moderate risk for severe storms around Morgantown and Cumberland and Oakland as well, so that northern and western corner of Maryland will certainly see a slightly higher risk for severe storms. And the yellow here, we have a slight risk from Hagerstown to Winchester, Loudoun County, up through Prince William County. All those areas west of D.C., including along Fairfax and Alexandria, have a slightly higher risk for seeing a severe storm. And then D.C. and points east as you get toward the Prince George's County area and up through Baltimore, it's still a slight chance, but it's not off the table, right? You can still see some stronger to severe storms develop in these areas as well. But that's just a breakdown of what you could see by the area, your risk depending on where you live. Now, with the strong winds coming through, here are some of the impacts we could see. A wind gust of 60 miles per hour could easily cause some tree branches to snap. Maybe even some weak trees could take down some power lines and cause some power outages. Even some property damage is possible as well. These are the reasons why we issue the weather impact alerts, to keep you and your family safe when it comes to severe or hazardous weather. So once again, today we'll see temperatures up to 71, and this is probably the only good news that I have in the forecast today. But by the hour, you can see that once we get to the afternoon, the weather is going to become active. By 2 o'clock, we've got upper 60s with shower and storm activity. We're still in the 60s at 4 and 6 p.m. Storm activity still going strong there, and we can still see it at around 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. We're dealing with a shower and potential storms, with temperatures just falling into the 60s as that potent front makes its way in. All right, for St. Patrick's Day, a few showers in the morning, especially east of D.C., and then we dry out. Nice afternoon with temperatures 55 to 60 degrees. As we look at the 7-day forecast, you'll notice upper 50s on Monday, 66 Tuesday, 68 Wednesday. Really nice days there. And spring starts on Thursday, but it does start with a few spring showers. Temperatures around 65. Another cold front will take us back to the 50s on your Friday and back up to 60 on Saturday, but it does look like we do dry out as we head toward the end of the week.